Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Rice Owls, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Turn it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Quarterback can throw it off the one pass option. Across the 40. He rolls at it out. That's a big gainer there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
1 point, lose the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Finding space at the 20. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Rice, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they've got themselves a lead.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Shotgun will hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Because this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Knights will line up to punt it away. Coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. And they reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Looking deep down the left side. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Quick throw by the quarterback up the RPO.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
He's got it with room to run.
Boy, when the quarterback and the receiver are on the same page and can throw that kind of route with timing, it is difficult to stop in any coverage.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The pocket breaking down. Gets rid of it on the move. Touchdown, Owls. They finish off the scoring drive.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath. just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. It's a run to the left. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Wrapped down the middle. It's Figueroa. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Can he get there on the ground? They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
So it's Rice in the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Knights pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
He's looking deep here. And the ball is picked off. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. A short completion of the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Figueroa. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. The Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Figueroa. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Knights lining up here on 1st and 10. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Figueroa. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. And the quarterback dropping back. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it again. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass rush closing in. Incomplete. It was good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defense... and their aggressive nature get to him.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He'll throw it now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Figueroa. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Knights looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his time and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes the handoff. Powering through a tackle. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Rice. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
PAT puts them up 17 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. QB to the tight end for a completion. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. The penalty backs them up, 1st and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Snead. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down, looking to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
The Knights have 1st and 10 here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Okay, ready?
From the shotgun, drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's the running back in the flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Enough for a 1st down at the 37.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a 1st down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, UCF, as they come roaring back now.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Shotgun running play call. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. He escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
The offense really clicking here. Toss play to the outside. He breaks free.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Gets made on the out route.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And Rice has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it, and he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it in the open. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Knights! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point gets them with a touchdown, 31-24. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Offense on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Looking right, this one caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
catch makes it a more manageable third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Jukes to get free. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Important second down play coming up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Rice.
Now it's second down here. Chewing clock with the running game. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The punt team making their way up. Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? And the trickery is rewarded. Good execution. It's a first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
Offense clicking now to first down at the 45. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Rice.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Breaks an open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a